Hey guys, Manjoume here, and if the DualShock 3 for your PlayStation TV isn't quite cutting it, I have some alternatives that you can use instead. Now, how's that going to work? Because a lot of times when you just plug in a USB controller into your PlayStation TV, it either does nothing or spazzes out and is not very useful. Well, the alternative is right here. And it actually is not only for the PlayStation TV, but is a use that is pretty decent. It is this. The Mayflash Universal Adapter for Xbox 360, PS3, PS2, and PC USB. And it's kind of a naming it incorrectly, because the input is USB and PS2, but the output is always going to be USB, and a variation of that. We'll get into it more on the back. So on the front, you see the device itself, and there are some very interesting buttons here. Turbo, Home, that's actually pretty big, and Clear, and Clear is for the turbo. Not really going to use that anyway. All right, it's just showing off what it is used for. Blank, not really sides to it. And on the back, this is where all the information is going to be. Alright, you can connect Xbox 360 game controller to your Connect your Xbox 360 controller to your PS3 or PC USB. Connect PS3 game controller to Xbox or PC USB. So we can use this. This can be used to use either PS3 or Xbox 360 onto the other console or PC. Or your PS2 or PS1, because they're basically the same, I think. Controller to 360, PS3, or PC USB. Comes with this software CD-ROM to be used for PC USB. Supports turbo auto-fire functions. So it does come with a little CD. Sucks that it's not just automatically plug and play. But it supports Rumble, the force feedback. Original Xbox 360 controllers needed when used for that console. And I believe that's something that's always been an issue with converters. You still need the original controller even if you don't want to use it. Kind of weird, but it's just kind of how it goes. Compatible with joystick, racing wheel, and dance mat. So DDR, you can play that still. Compatible with Windows 98, Me, 2000, XP, Vista, Windows 7, 32 and 64-bit. On this converter, I actually haven't tried it out. See if it reads in Windows 8, but I imagine it probably does. Alright, additional features. Turbo button. You can just read how that goes. At turbo function, hold clear to clear it. Okay, 2. The home button on the adapter works as the PS button when used on PS3, or the guide button on Xbox 360, which is really cool because a lot of the adapters don't do that. And I actually have one that works really well but just doesn't do that. And this is pretty sweet. 3 indicators. Number 3 LED indicators, and there's 4, which just says what port you're connected to. Turbo LED and supports Rumble. And then you see how things convert over. And yeah, as far as how well it converts over, I think it's perfect. We can check that out in a second by unboxing it. Make sure. These are really easy things that are really easy to unbox because the packaging is just so simple. Yeah, but it held it in fine for transit. And this one has that CD driver, which seems unmarked, and additional instructions, as it were. This is important because there's switches on the bottom and what everything converts over to. And this is actually the front. This just says features, other features that was on the back. That's whatever. But the device itself, which again, I've used it, so it was tied up pretty nicely, but now it isn't. Alright, the device itself, pretty much what you saw on the front. PS2 port, USB port, and nothing here. See if it'll focus. And these switches correspond to different things that it does, according to this graph. Different things need to be switched off at different times. Right now I have everything off, which is, I think, the base. So we'll try it out with some stuff now. Test number 1. The Sega Saturn to PC USB converter. It's plugged in. We got nothing, which is pretty unfortunate. This is something that I would have liked to have tried out, but it just isn't within the cards. Test number 2. Although there's really no need, since you can actually just sync a DualShock 4 to the PS TV connected via this adapter. Once again, we have nothing. So the weirder things not working out so great so far. So moving on. Third, they say third time's a charm, and this time, normal LED indication, it's getting power. That's a good sign. And yes, it works. The DualShock 1, I think. Or what is this? DualShock? No, wait, just analog controller. Might be a DualShock, I can't tell. PS1 controller via the PS2 port works great. So actually, I don't even know what's in here right now. I guess nothing. So you can use your PS1 controller to play PlayStation Classics, which is kind of cool. Not that using this was much different, but to use the actual controller just feels nice. It feels nice to use the original hardware on the software, even if the software is not quite original because it's emulated. But this feels nice. And it will be a part of a video I'll be doing later, but right now this works great on the PS TV, and that's what I was trying to tackle today. I'm sure this, and it says it works on a bunch of things. It works on PS3, works on 360, PC. Right now I was just testing it on something it wasn't advertised on the box to work with, but did. Wonderful. So, see you guys next time. Manjoume out. Just one quick thing that I forgot to show off is the home button. It does work. It works great, even on the PlayStation TV. That's all.